You can clear your throat all you want, but for me this is a miraculous revelation. I mean, I knew I always understood this, but now I understand it.
That's great. Isn't that great?
You see, my problem with understanding in the past had to do with the fact that the body is a discrete container, making it possible to differentiate between, well, this body and that body. And since I always thought that the soul was housed in the body, I therefore differentiated between this soul and that soul.
Quite naturally, yes.
But if the soul is everywhere, inside and outside the body, in its aura, as you put it, then when does one aura end and another begin? And now I'm able to see for the first time really in physical terms, how it's possible that one soul does not end and another begin, and that it is physically true that we are all one.
Yippee! That's all I can say. Yippee!
I always thought that was a metaphysical truth. Now I see that it's a physical truth. Holy smoke, religion has just become science.
Don't say I didn't tell you so.
Wait a minute, if there's no place where one soul ends and another begins, does that mean there's no such thing as an individual soul?
Well, yes and no.
An answer truly befitting God.
Thank you.
But frankly, I was hoping for a little more clarity.
Give me a break here. We're moving so fast.
Yes, we are.
So let's just catch our breath here.
Okay.
Everybody relax. I'm going to explain it all to you.
Okay, go ahead. I'm ready.
You remember how I've talked to you many times now about what I've called divine dichotomy? Well, this is one of them. In fact, it's the biggest one.
I see.
It's important to learn about divine dichotomy and understand it thoroughly if you are to live in our universe with grace. Divine dichotomy holds that it is possible for two apparently contradictory truths to exist simultaneously in the same space. Now, on your planet, people find this difficult to accept. They like to have order, and anything that does not fit into their picture is automatically rejected. For this reason, when two realities begin to assert themselves, and they seem to contradict one another, the immediate assumption is that one of them must be wrong, false, untrue. It takes a great deal of maturity to see and accept that, in fact, they might both be true. Yet in the realm of the absolute, as opposed to the realm of the relative in which you live, it is very clear that the one truth, which is all there is, sometimes produces an effect which, viewed in relative terms, looks like a contradiction. This is called a divine dichotomy, and it is a very real part of the human experience. And as I've said, it's virtually impossible to live gracefully without accepting this. One is always grumbling, angry, thrashing about, vainly seeking justice, or earnestly trying to reconcile opposing forces which were never meant to be reconciled, but which, by the very nature of the tension between them, produce exactly the desired effect. The realm of the relative is, in fact, held together by just such tension. As an example, the tension between good and evil. In ultimate reality, there is no such thing as good and evil. In the realm of the absolute, all there is love. Yet in the realm of the relative, you have created the experience of what you call evil. And you've done it for a very sound reason. You wanted to experience love. Not just know that love is all there is, and you cannot experience something when there is nothing else but that. And so, you created in your reality, and continue to do so every day, a polarity of good and evil, thus using one so that you might experience the other. And here we have a divine dichotomy, two seemingly contradictory truths existing simultaneously in the same place. Specifically, there is such a thing as good and evil. All there is love.
Thank you. Thank you for explaining this to me. You've touched on this before, but thank you for helping me understand divine dichotomy even better.
You're welcome. Now, as I said, the greatest divine dichotomy is the one we are looking at now. There's only one being, and hence only one soul. And there are many souls in the one being. Here's how the dichotomy works. You've just had it explained to you that there is no separation between souls. The soul is the energy of life that exists within and around as the aura of all physical objects. In a sense, it is that which is holding all physical objects in place. The soul of God holds in the universe. The soul of man holds in each individual human body.
So the body is not a container, a housing for the soul. The soul is a container for the body.
That's right.
Yet there are no dividing lines between souls. There's no place where one soul ends and another begins, and so it's really one soul holding all bodies.
Correct.
Yet the one soul feels like a bunch of individual souls.
Indeed it does. Indeed I do. By design.
Can you explain how it works?
Yes. While there is no actual separation between souls, it is true that the stuff of which the one soul is made manifests in physical reality at different speeds, producing different degrees of density.
Whoa, wait a minute. Different speeds. When did speed come in?
All of life is a vibration. That which you call life, you could just as easily call it God, is pure energy. That energy is vibrating constantly, always. It is moving in waves. The waves vibrate at different speeds, producing differing degrees of density or light. This in turn produces what you would call different effects in the physical world, actually different physical objects. Yet while the objects are different and discrete, the energy which produces them is exactly the same. Let me go back to the example that you used of the air between your living room and dining room. It was a good use of imagery that just popped right out of you. An inspiration.
From guess where?
Yes, I gave it to you. Now, you said there was no specific place between those two physical locations where the air of the living room stopped and the air of the dining room began.
Yeah.
That is true. Yet there is a place where the air of the living room becomes less dense. That is, it dissipates, becomes thinner. So too the air of the dining room. The further from the dining room you go, the less you smell dinner. Now the air in the house is the same air. There is no separate air in the dining room. Yet the air in the dining room sure seems like other air. For one thing, it smells different. So because the air has taken on different characteristics, it seems as though it is different air. But it is not. It is all the same air, seeming different. In the living room, you smell the fireplace. In the dining room, you smell dinner. You might even go into one room and say, "Phew, it's stuffy. Let's get some air in here." As if there was no air at all. And yet, of course, there's plenty of air. What you are wanting to do is change its characteristics. So you bring in some air from the outside. Yet that is the same air, too. There's only one air moving in, around, and through everything.
This is cool. This is really cool. I mean, I totally get this. I love the way you explain the universe to me in ways I can totally get.
Well, thank you. I'm trying here. Like the air in your house, the energy of life, what we'll call the soul of God, takes on different characteristics as it surrounds different physical objects. Indeed, that energy coalesces in a particular way to form those objects. As particles of energy join together to form physical matter, they become very concentrated. Mashed up, pushed together, they begin to look like, even feel like, distinct units. That is, they begin to seem separate, different from all the other energy. Yet this is all the same energy behaving differently. It is this very act of behaving differently which makes it possible for that which is all to manifest as that which is many. As I explained in Book 1, that which is could not experience itself as what it is until it developed this ability to differentiate. So that which is all separated into that which is this and that which is that. I'm trying to make this very simple now.
Thank you.
The clumps of energy which coalesced into discrete units that held in physical beings are what you have chosen to call souls. Parts of me that have become the lot of you are what we are talking about here. Thus, the divine dichotomy. There is only one of us. There are many of us.
Whoa, this is great.
You're telling me? Shall I go on?
No, stop here. I'm bored. Yes, go on.
Okay. Now, as energy coalesces, it becomes, as I said, very concentrated. But the further one moves from the point of this concentration, the more dissipated the energy becomes. The air becomes thinner, the aura fades. The energy never completely disappears because it cannot. It is the stuff of which everything is made. It's all there is. Yet it can become very, very thin, very subtle, almost not there. Then, in another place, read that, another part of itself. It can again coalesce, once more clumping together to form what you call matter, and what looks like a discrete unit. Now the two units appear separate from each other, and in truth, there is no separation at all. This is, in very, very simple, elementary terms, the explanation behind the whole physical universe.
Whoa. But can it be true? How do I know I haven't just made this all up?
Your scientists are already discovering that the building blocks of all of life are the same. They brought back rocks from the moon and found the same stuff they find in trees. They take apart a tree and find the same stuff they find in you. I tell you this, we are all the same stuff. We are all the same energy, coalesced, compressed in different ways to create different forms and different matter. The thing matters in and of itself. That is, nothing can become matter all by itself. Jesus said, without the Father, I am nothing. The Father of all is pure thought. This is the energy of life. This is what you have chosen to call absolute love. This is the God and the Goddess, the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. It is the all in all, the unmoved mover, the prime source. It is that which you have sought to understand from the beginning of time, the great mystery, the endless enigma, the eternal truth. There's only one of us, and so it is that which you are.